What's going on, everybody? This is ALG857, and this is my take on the MayFlash F500 arcade fight stick. If you watched my other video, I actually have a mod for this video where I show you how to get this Punisher custom mod that I made right here. You can actually make your own custom artwork, have it printed out at your local Kinko's or Staples, and once you have that printed out, you just get an X-Acto knife and cut out the buttonholes and everything like that, and this actually removes real quick and you can pop it in. But if you want to know more about that, I have a video in the description that you can watch, but this is actually going to be on the arcade fight stick itself. This is a full review. Once again, this is the MayFlash F500 arcade fight stick. This works for everything from your Xbox 360 to your PS3, your PS4. It also works for your PC and even Android. But just recently they released an update where you can actually use this for the Switch, the Nintendo Switch it actually works for. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and just give you the main features. Now this unit itself I actually modified, so the only thing that's original are these three buttons right here, this one right here, this, and these two end buttons right there, which are the original buttons. And then everything else I actually swapped out with the Sanwa. So this is actually a Sanwa stick, and these are Sanwa, these 6 white buttons here, Sanwa buttons. Just because, I wanted to get the industry standard versions of these buttons here. But you can customize it to your liking. Again, you can watch that in the other video. So if you look closely here, you'll see that there's, there's an A and X. That's so it works for, the PlayStation and Xbox and PC. So you got the LT, L2, LB, L1. So there you go. You got all those buttons. If you look out in the front, it's kind of interesting here. You have your game controller USB. You have your headphone jack. And then you also have a mute button, which you can actually press right there. And this is a rumble. If you wanted to add a rumble pack, which I didn't even know they had, I'd have to look back at their website to just double check that. But you look on the top here, you'll see they have a PS3 input and also the X pin input. I usually have it set on PS3. I use this mostly for my PS4. Next is the D-pad. You can actually use the XY axis for your D-pad. So if you wanted to make this joystick into your D-pad or use it as a D-pad, you can actually program it like so. I have it set to just the analog, not the D-pad. Then you have your turbo options 1 and 2, which is the next button here. Then you have your turbo button, so you can program your turbo button. I don't use any of these features, by the way. I like to just use the buttons themselves. After that, you have the T-pad. That's the trackpad. I guess if you have your controller, you want to use the trackpad, you press that to activate that. And then, of course, select back and share button is right here. And then after that, we have the PS home button, which is right here. The PlayStation home button. And then this, of course, is your toggle menu button right here. Your start, stop, select, toggle button. And then, of course, there's standard buttons right here in your joystick. If you look on the back, nothing on the back. But on the side, you see that there's a little compartment here that opens up. You open that up to reveal, USB cord. This is actually a very, very long USB cord. And I like the fact that they made it little compartment here that you can hide the USB cord with a Velcro strap, so you can actually wind that up and put it here in the Velcro strap. Close it like so, and have it all ready to go, just like so. But of course, you wanted to see the full review, which I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to a system and then give you a little bit more insight to what we got going here. So if you look here closely, you can see that it actually controls pretty well. This is a pretty bare bones fight stick. You can find this on Amazon for I think about 85 bucks around there. This is a perfect first time fight stick. It's nothing special. You're not going to be getting, it's like those other tournament fight sticks that you see out there. If you're looking for something on a budget, this is a perfect one for you. You can actually customize it. They do have one that's a step below this one here if you don't want to spend the $80 or so on this. Again, I think it's about $80 or $85. I'm not exactly sure, but just look on Amazon. I'll have the link in the description. But yeah, what's cool about this is you can actually customize the artwork just like the higher end sticks. You do get a good quality sticks. I mean, the stock buttons aren't bad. I just wanted to replace them, which you do have the option to do so. If you look on the bottom here, you got the 6 screws on the bottom, which makes it very easy to do. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. You can customize it to make it better. And I highly recommend you do so if you decide to go with this. But anyway, this was my take. Let me know what your take is in the comments. Be sure to hit us up on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our podcast, broadcast live at 8 p.m. every other Wednesday. And once again, this is ALG857. Peace.